What's good? What's good, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of The Urban Platform Speaks. Make sure to like and subscribe as you come into the channel and check out the content. And with that being said, I want to speak on Scottie Pippen. Recently was on a podcast, a Valuetainment, and the guy's name is Patrick McDavid, something like that. I'm not sure. I'm probably messing up his name, but Scottie Pippen he says some interesting things on that podcast, right? And if you know Scottie Pippen lately over the last few years, Scottie Pippen hasn't been in the him and Michael Jordan hadn't been in, on the best of terms. And lately, Scottie Pippen has been just really, in my opinion, I think he's been on and been, coming clean and being honest, despite the fact that him and Michael Jordan don't have the best relationships right now. They're not on the best of terms. I think that Scottie Pippen, he's been and coming around when it comes to like Michael Jordan and statements made about Michael Jordan. He's been saying that he's gone back to taking a stance that Michael Jordan is the GOAT. Michael Jordan is a better player than LeBron James. But what he said to me, and I think a lot of people thought that it was funny that Scottie Pippen said that he would rank himself ahead of LeBron James. And so, you know, when he said he would rank himself ahead of LeBron James, I'm thinking like, now how does LeBron James go from being the GOAT, in your opinion, to now, you are ranking yourself ahead of LeBron James? I don't, I just thought that was funny. And one of the reasons why he thinks that, he thinks that he's better than LeBron James is the fact that he felt like he didn't have to chase rings. And so he think that Scottie Pippen think that that's a it wasn't a good look for LeBron James to chase rings, right? And so Scottie Pippen is really holding LeBron James accountable for chasing rings. And so he said, I didn't have to chase rings, which was true. Scottie won all six of his rings with the Chicago Bulls. And I think the year that Mike wasn't there, I think, they went pretty deep into the playoffs without Mike. So Scottie Pippen, in my opinion, he was a very good ball player. Now, was Scottie Pippen better than LeBron James? See, I'm probably not the best person to answer that because I'm not a LeBron James fan, right? But I think like when I think about like who was a better defensive ball player, that would be Scottie Pippen. Now, offensively, in my opinion, I think like LeBron James, in my opinion, offensively don't really have any moves. So offensively, I think Scottie Pippen, could have a point. Offensively, Scottie Pippen had more moves. Scottie Pippen was a he he could post up. I've seen Scottie Pippen post people up and he had a mid-range game. He was good slashing to the board. He was facilitating. Scottie Pippen did a little bit of everything when it came to helping out Mike. He facilitated. Um, he would run the offense. If they needed him to post up a play, he would post up. He got rebounds. He just did everything. So if I'm picking, you know, if I'm picking a starting five, and I definitely, in my opinion, I would pick Scottie Pippen over LeBron James. And as a matter of fact, I did a video last week, right? And it had Michael Jordan picked his dream team, and Scottie Pippen was on his dream team. So you had Michael Jordan, Scottie Pippen, uh, Magic Johnson. Who else he had? Larry Bird and Hakeem Olajuwon. So Mike, out of everybody else, Mike definitely he picked Scottie Pippen. So Now, when Mike picked his dream team, LeBron James wasn't around then, right? But just the fact that Mike picked Scotty out of all those other great players that they played with in their era, I think that that speaks to how great Mike thought that Scotty was. And so, in my opinion, I think that Scotty is I would take Scotty over LeBron James anytime because I think that and not that LeBron James is not a great ball player, but I would have taken like in his prime, I'm taking Scottie Pippen over LeBron James just because Scottie Pippen could do so many different things and he can help you out on defense. Scottie Pippen, did not take any plays off. Um, Tough defense, could do everything at the offensive end. I can't really think of anything on the offensive end like where as though Scottie Pippen had a weakness. He could play with his back to the basket. He could do that. Mid range, he could shoot the mid range. The jump shot, he would hit threes. Just everything that you needed, Scottie could do that. So, and yeah, so when Scottie said he didn't chase rings, that's because he didn't have to. They got all their him and Mike got all their rings with the Chicago Bulls. So I know a lot of people was like, no, Scotty is reaching. But in my opinion, when I think about it, I think that Scotty um is a better ball player than LeBron James, and people don't want to hear that, but I tend to agree with it. Scotty is a better ball player. And so that's my take on it. Make sure to like and subscribe. With that being said, don't forget to leave a comment and I will check you all out in the next video. Peace.